What's up, Piper friends? Welcome to Tim's School of Pipes, and class is in session. Today, I am smoking some Boswell Northwoods out of my Wally Frank Bulldog. This was sent to me by a subscriber of mine named Dennis. So thank you again, Dennis, for sending this to me. And I absolutely wanted to get into it because he said it was in the same genre as the Frog Morton series. I'm about a third of the way through my first bowl, and we will talk about it in just a minute. Today, the knife that I'm carrying is the Desert Warrior Boker Kalashnikov. This is an out the side auto. This Desert series is from Blade HQ. It was kind of a funny thing that they did. They had a Boker Kalashnikov Desert Warrior series, and people kept searching Desert Warrior and spelling it wrong, so they mocked up some Desert Warrior series stuff, and it has done quite well, actually. So don't let the silly donut design fool you. This is a legitimate knife, the Boker Kalashnikov Desert Warrior. And I also have my Desert Warrior Zippo, so I am full on Desert Warrior today. So let's talk about Boswell Northwoods. This is an English aromatic crossover blend. It has Latakia, Black Cavendish, and Virginia, and you can see a little bit of bright Virginia in there, but it looks to be mostly Latakia, that very dark leaf, and Cavendish, which is also very dark. No Orientals at all in this one. So the 10 note, you get the campfire smoke from the Latakia, but it also has a very savory barbecue mesquite note, which is strange because there's no dark fired Kentucky in here, or at least they don't say that there is. It's a very savory, umami type smoke, almost like Worcestershire. I've got hints of maybe raisin or prune. A little bit of a hay note from the Virginias. Kind of a leathery note. Little bit of that umami mushroom earthiness to it. And maybe like just some background hints of dark cocoa. So very unique 10 note. Or bag note in this case. Now, I have read that out of the 10, this is a little bit moist, but as it was sent to me in a bag, dry time was minimal. I probably didn't have to dry it at all. I dried it for maybe 10 minutes and I didn't have to. Burns cool, no bite whatsoever. It's got kind of a medium mouthfeel to it. Nice clean finish. It doesn't leave a lot of heavy aftertaste in your mouth. Sort of a mild nick hit, I would say. Mild to medium nick hit. Not very strong on the nicotine at all. So let's fire this back up and talk about the flavor notes. Very mild, no pepper at all on the retrohale. I know sometimes you can get a little bit of pepper from Virginias and, you know, not just Perique, but I'm not detecting any on the retrohale at all. So very smooth retrohale. You have that campfire flavor, but it's not very strong. Some earthy, leathery umami notes. It's not really mushroom. It's more like leather and some woody notes. Now, people have said they detect pine. I don't get that at all. I think they're just saying that because the name of the blend is Northwoods. The wood notes are more like oak or cedar. Every so often you get a dark chocolate, like a very dark cocoa or dark chocolate note, almost custardy. There was quite a bit of like a creosote note in the first third of the bowl, but I'm not getting that anymore. It's really starting to settle in. It's very smooth and well-rounded from the Black Cavendish. Pretty linear so far. I wouldn't describe it as overly complex, but I will say that it has settled in now that I'm into the middle half of the bowl. It's strange because it had that Worcestershire hickory barbecue note in the nose, in the tin note, but I'm not really getting much of that in the flavor profile. This is definitely a crossover. It's not what I would call a full English blend. It does have some aromatic characteristics, although the aromatic characteristics are not in your face. It's not a heavily flavored crossover. Every once in a while you get a little bit of tangy citrus from the Virginias, but the Virginias here are mostly in the background, supporting players. That's Piper the boxer over there, chasing lizards, as she always does. Very enjoyable, easy to smoke. This could be an all-day smoke for sure. Now, is it like Frog Morton's Cellar? It's definitely in the same genre. What this one lacks, that Frog Morton's Cellar has, and the Country Squire Shepherd Pie also has, are the floral notes. And to me, that's the primary difference. Certainly a very enjoyable blend. I can definitely recommend it if you are someone that has been primarily an aromatic smoker and you want to try some English, but you don't want to jump straight into, you know, something, you know, on the stronger side like Nightcap or something like this. This would definitely be a good place to start. This is Boswell's Northwoods from Boswell's Pipe Shop, one of the most famous brick and mortars in the United States, and this was sent to me by my subscriber Dennis. So Dennis, thank you again for sending this to me. Boswell's Northwoods, definitely very good. This would be a great entry-level English or an all-day smoke in the warmer months. If a heavy English blend or a heavy Balkan is too much for you, I can definitely recommend this one. It is awesome. Boswell's Northwoods. As always, guys, I appreciate you for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Drop me a comment down in the comment section. Let me know if you've ever tried Boswell's Northwoods and what you think of it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Just click my logo right over there. That's it for this episode of Tim's School of Pipes, boys and girls. Class dismissed.